Don't Be Done by A$AP Rocky is finally here. And I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I'm not that enthused. If this was back in 2022, 2023, back when it was rumored to be called All Smiles, bro, I'll listen to this literally at midnight. We're like 3, 4, 5 years removed from then. He's been having this roller coaster of a rollout. Anyways, regardless, we're here. Y'all know I call him Baby Goat. 19 songs long, an hour and 5 minutes. Y'all are killing me with these 1 hour plus albums.
Been a little while since I've been in the league. A couple little trails, couple little leaks.
Honestly, this is your fault. You could have dropped your albums whenever you wanted. You decided to wait like 7+ years. When all you do is blue balls your listeners, they gonna leak the shit, bro.
Just order the taking this under the seat. He order protection for fucking with me.
Rocky, you can't talk this crazy. You know me, you say it yourself. You just a pretty motherfucker. You say it all the time. You're not about that.
Fucking Max.
That's what I was waiting for. I was waiting for the beat drop because he kept building it up. Like, y'all know Ant, every time he like a Gatorade or a water bottle, he keep teasing that he about to drink it. That's what he was doing to me there.
Right up on the gas, back in my fucking bag.
Back in my fucking bag. I might have to give it to him. This song's a bop so far. I think this is a cool intro to remind everyone that I'm A$AP Rocky. Even before this project, when he dropped his singles, Hijack was one of my favorite tracks that year it came out. Yo, this is a non-conventional beat. You know, I was talking to my work wife the other day and I deadass told her, I said I need some more LGBTQ homegirls because she's the only one I got. You know what I mean? So like, if there's any girly pops watching this, let me know.
Nowadays, these days, niggas do anything for a blue check.
No, they do anything for clout. Nobody cares about a blue check. You could buy that now. But granted, this might have been recorded a long time ago. The first 2 tracks have just reignited my love for Rocky. I ain't gonna lie, skits in the big 2026? I didn't know that was still a thing. Stole Your Flow is the name of this track. It could be a diss at Drake. It could even be a diss at Travis Scott. You just a sensitive nigga still in his feelings. Okay, yeah, we can concur that this is definitely about Drake. I wonder how Rihanna feels being reduced and regarded to as just a bitch. I ain't gonna lie, bro, we are 2 years removed from this beef, bro. Can we please just move on at this point? Shout out Adonis. I love how he just become a method or a use of ammunition in other rappers' diss tracks aimed at his father. Like, it's insane. Now I'm a father, my bitch better than my toddler. Now I'm a father, my bitch better than my toddler. I mean, I would hope that you're not looking at your toddler like that. What is this line? Jesus Christ. A$AP Rocky and Brent Faiyaz is a goated hip-hop R&B duo. Oh my god, he really is just the R&B future, bro. Like, his voice is so angelic. You know, I know y'all gonna say I'm glazing, but bro, he's a fellow Chris, you know, like only real niggas are named Chris, bro. Like, come on. I look at artists like Brent Faiyaz, Jeremiah, Anderson .Paak, and so many other people that can sing, and I'm like, bro, why does Chris Brown still have a career? Yo, I just love this Brent Faiyaz performance. Brent in the back just adding those little vocals, bro. And oh my gosh. Obviously, I don't know how this album is gonna pan out, but so far, it's great. And so I don't know why people didn't latch onto it a lot more.
You should move in. Let's mate and have a few kids.
You have like 5 kids with Ree at this point. It's a little crazy. It's a little crazy. Y'all gotta start wrapping it up at this point. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, I'm not gonna lie. At this point, we need the link up between Brent and Future. We need it for the culture. For the culture. Y'all gotta put the City Boys up 100 points. Steph Curry nod in this day and age, I don't know how that's going to fare. First off, you had the affordable housing, which I look to the side even though it hurt my soul. And now you got he investing in the Israeli military intelligence. I ain't gonna lie, it's not looking good. As a matter of fact, chat, I gotta do it. We gotta take down the Jersey, chat. Now when it comes to the GOAT discussion, I'm homeless, chat. I had to drop off my favorite player.
Remember, used to forge checks, no Nike Cortez, but I see him more checks.
I'm really enjoying Rocky's beat selections on each song and how he's approaching each beat differently. Each performance is unique. Like, he just has an ear to be able to make a good track.
I'm a boss when I walk, I push a Bentley stroller. Another kid, I'm about to raise my baby, sit a bonus.
Yo, he rapping.
Straight from the courtroom to the stage, another big performance.
He usually tries to mix in some flow switches and some singing in there, but he just went stupid on that verse.
This how rich niggas living, everything costs too much.
I mean, rich people are living pretty comfortably, actually. I don't think they have any qualms with the way they're living, especially not current day America, which is why they should just not exist.
Real niggas, they keep in touch. Little nigga that can't be touched.
I hate that whole thing where it's like, oh, you as the friend, you have to be the one to call me, where it's like, bro, the phone work both ways. If we both want to stay in contact, either one of us could reach out. You could reach out, I could reach out. Like, come on. And so many relationships end like that too, because somebody got too much pride to reach out first. You're not a real nigga.
These niggas talking too much. He get to telling when my people.
It's not given. It's not given. Like ASAP, the way you was, your presence on this song was very prominent, and I like that. When you pass the beat, it's like Boss Man D-Lo took a step back. He's not as present.
She got $2 million for leaving her husband. I got a divorce in my ear.
Me personally, I can't do that, bro. Prenup right then and there, bro.
They fuck sticking to the plan. I'm trying to stick it to the man.
Yo, I go a lot. What is up with rappers and choosing like some of the worst beats?
When they hear Rihanna,
Shut the fuck up. When's the new album done? Shut the fuck up.
I'm convinced they low-key are married. I feel like they just haven't like told us, but I feel like they probably had a secret wedding at this point, because there's no way. But also, you can't be mad at people actually when the album gonna drop when you've been teasing it for like 5 years at this point. Like, come on, Rocky, you gotta be serious. This song itself is 3 minutes. You could have left this off the album and made it like sub an hour. This song was pretty painful. This song kind of nice. I like this experimental Rocky. Like, I always tell people this all the time. When I first listened to Sundress, like, it took me a little bit to start rocking with it. But when I rocked with it, I rocked with it. I feel like this might be in the same vein. Not that it's gonna take me multiple listens, but like, I see the vision. Same way I see the vision with Sundress.
You thought you fell in love. You thought he felt it too. I told him, don't be dumb. You just another fool.
But it's the type of shit I like. I love when artists can show range. I confided in my styrofoam cup. That's tough. That's tough. And that's so deep. Like, you had nobody in your life that you have to resort to drinking lean. I think it's a typical substance they drink from the styrofoam cup. Or it could just be alcohol. So it's very intriguing to me. Is the first like 8 tracks of this album all had that typical ASAP Rocky sound. But then the last like 3 songs have all been so interesting, like switch ups, which is interesting because it's like you kind of threw me in like a loop. I'm thinking, okay, I can expect this type of sound from you, and now you're just changing it up all of a sudden. I don't know how I necessarily feel about that. I think maybe you should have done this on the second disc. I don't know. It just sounds very different, and it's a little jarring. I miss my eater chat. A West Side Gun feature on an ASAP Rocky joint. I'm very intrigued at how this is gonna sound. I feel like their sounds don't really mesh too well. Don't tell me all he did was get West Side Gun to do the ad-libs, bro. This is the biggest pump fake ever since that one track I think Juicy J did with Kanye Ballin', where all Kanye was saying was, and I'm ballin', and I'm ballin'.
This is a robbery. Yes, you heard right. Now, I'm gonna need everybody on the left to get undressed.
I think that was a cool little addition to the song, to actually lace like a voice note thing of him imitating an actual robbery taking place. Granted that that's the name of the song.
You know we ain't down, feeling alive just like my ride inside. Show me, roll a 4, 5, 6. She blow the dice, give a kiss, baby. Write them 1, 4, 5.
Well, first off, I do like the Trip Baby part of the song more than I like the Don't Be Dumb portion. The end featuring will.i.am. I didn't even know this nigga was still active musically. I thought this nigga done retired years ago, bro.
But on behalf of my niggas, not many blacks hit a billion, but still we packing the prison.
Obviously, he's condemning the prison industrial complex, saying that black people's neighborhoods are over policed, and that's why they're disproportionately put in prison. Okay, what I do quickly want to say is, before we do go to disc 2 here, I do want to say that I do genuinely believe that the first half of this project was significantly better than the second half, with the exception of Stole Your Flow. But the reason why I think the first half was better was because I feel like there was a clear direction there that he was taking the album. For the latter half of the project, it seemed like it was more so all over the place. Like, he just wanted to try different things, and he was just throwing things at the wall hoping they stuck. Where some of it did. Like, I thought Punk Rocky was good. I ain't gonna lie, just that second half. But I feel like, just with the exception of Punk Rocky, I feel like that second half is low-key kind of like all just a skip. I'm not gonna lie.
Tell me the motherfucking action. With the shit. Like 5 pair of jeans in motherfucking fashion. With the shit.
I go like a little with the shit like ad-lib he's doing with the, and then you hear the beat drop like consistently each time. It's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. But also I did like this original beat drop here.
So I like the team. 7 on shit until I smash it. Don't play with my top. I might pull up. I'm up and I'm stealing your lid.
What instrument is that? Is that the flute? Like, I feel like it matches so well here.
Every day, cookie like a steak, whip it like a slave.
I get what you're saying when you say whip it like a slave, as in like whip as in a car, but like it's a double entendre because they used to whip slaves. But I don't know how I feel about the use of the line here, because I feel like I remember Drake having a line like this on that one song with SZA. I don't know, but I feel like lines like this are just weird.
I ain't got no gas for you, but my passengers are relaxed.
Okay, Tyler the Creator take on this song, or the way he attacks it, is very much more poised, because usually he's like excited, he's ecstatic, taking all the presence in the room, you know what I mean?
I'm a genius, long way home, take the scenic.
I'm not gonna lie, it's not that A$AP Rocky doesn't match, because I feel like his part was fine on this song, but I feel like Tyler the Creator and JODYE's like chemistry here is so, like, I feel like the way they performed on this song is like beautiful synergy right there.
Pretty nigga, handsome fella. Stay with baddest bitches, tend to better.
You know, this reminds me of, I remember when Cardi B tried to do the bodega batting, she tried to use like old Dominican like salsa, and it sounded like pretty rough seeing her rap on that. I feel this is a much better approach to it.
In a hood that I can't go, but I'm real pretty for more than no.
I don't know how I feel about that. Are black people not supposed to look pretty? Like, that sounds crazy. That sounds crazy. I ain't gonna lie, Rocky, some of these lines are low-key Drake encoded. This is some shit I feel like Drake would be saying. I ain't gonna lie to you, twin.
Don't spit it out, don't spit it out, don't spit it out.
So I feel like this song started off with so much potential, and it started off pretty good, and then I feel like as it progressed, it progressively got cooked. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, that's your girl, huh? Well, I just hit it.
Crazy. That reminded me of that Future. Oh, that's your wifey. I think I like her. This is why you gotta wait until you finish something before you can like make recommendations or anything, because the first half of this project on the first disc, I was like, yo, this shit is kind of fire. I have no idea why it fell out of people's rotations or why I saw some negative reviews online. But as that second half came, and even on disc 2, I feel like there were so many misses on this album. And the thing with the A$AP Rocky project is, given his legacy, given his past work, given his pedigree, you expect him to follow up with just only great albums. So when you have something that's less of that, something that's mid or even decent, it just doesn't hit the same, especially when you're coming off like almost a 10-year hiatus. But yeah, you can see like the lows on this album are painfully low. I'm not gonna lie to you, twin. Like, there are some tracks on here, Rocky, that are pretty rough to get through. But then there's tracks on here that like I see myself like taking and like never letting go of. Like Stay Here for Life with Brent Faiyaz was fire. You know, No Trespassing, Helicopter, Order Protection, Fish and Steak. Like, there's some good tracks on here, but then when they're all surrounded by painful song, it's pretty rough to continue through. That being said, stream the project, because as I normally always call him, Baby Goat.
It's so hard to think about and say goodbye. Don't want the day.